Hello students, so today I am going to discuss trigonometric identities in this video lecture. So the first identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So let us derive this identity. So you can see here this is a right angle triangle PQR, right angle at Q. So by using Pythagoras theorem we can write the hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. So you can see RP square is equal to RQ square plus QP square. So now here in this particular equation I am dividing both sides by RP square so that RP square by RP square is equal to PQ square by RP square plus QP square by RP square. Now we can cancel the left hand side part, we will get 1, and you can see in the right hand side part we are getting RQ by RP whole square plus QP by RP whole square. So from the diagram you can see RQ by RP is perpendicular by hypotenuse, and perpendicular by hypotenuse is sin P, because here the angle P is the base angle. Similarly, QP by RP, from the diagram itself you can see QP is the base, RP is the hypotenuse. So base by hypotenuse is cos. So cos P. So P is the base angle, so we have to write P. So that means we can write 1 is equal to sin P whole square plus cos P whole square. Or we can write 1 is equal to sin square P plus cos square P. So student, we have to prove questions based on this identity only. So I am going to discuss some of the questions of 8.4 based on the identity sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So let us do some questions. So here I am doing question number 5.1. Here we have to prove that cosec theta minus cot theta whole square is equal to 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. So either you have to take the left hand side part or you have to take the right hand side part to prove the other side. Okay, so now I am taking the left hand side part here. So you can see cosec theta minus cot theta whole square, and in place of cosec theta I can write 1 by sin theta, as sin is the reciprocal of cosec, and in place of cot theta I can write cos theta by sin theta, because cot theta is equal to base by perpendicular, and when we divide the numerator, that is base, by hypotenuse and the denominator also by hypotenuse, we will get b by h in the numerator and p by h in the denominator. So b by h is cos theta and p by h is sin theta. So by this way cot theta will be equal to cos theta by sin theta. So after this step I am taking sin theta as LCM. So in numerator I can write 1 minus cos theta. So now we can write the square part in numerator and denominator part separately. So in numerator 1 minus cos theta whole square, and in denominator I will get sin square theta. So now you can know that the identity since cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. So from here we can easily find the value of sin square theta, that will be 1 minus cos square theta. So in the denominator you can see sin square theta is present. So in place of sin square theta I can write 1 minus cos square theta. So in numerator there are 2 1 minus cos theta are present, and in denominator we can apply the formula a square minus b square, that will be equal to a plus b into a minus b. So in denominator we can see we can write 1 as 1 square. So 1 square minus cos square theta will be 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. So by this way we can cancel out the common term from numerator and denominator, that is 1 minus cos theta. So after cancelling this term we will get finally 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. So that will be our right hand side part. You can see in right hand side 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta is there. So that means by solving the left hand side part, by simplifying and by using the identity, we are getting the right hand side part. Therefore we can say the left hand side is equal to the right hand side part. So next is question number 6. So here in the left hand side you can see root over 1 plus sin a by 1 minus sin a is there. So now for removing this root, this square root, we have to rationalize, and we know how to rationalize this denominator. So how to rationalize? See, we have to multiply the numerator and denominator by 1 plus sin a. So in the next step we are getting root over 1 plus sin a whole square by 1 square minus sin square a. So in the denominator part we are applying the identity a plus b into a minus b, and using the identity of trigonometric ratio, that is cos square a plus sin square a is equal to 1, we can easily write cos square a is equal to 1 minus sin square a. Okay, so in place of 1 square minus sin square a, I am writing cos square a. So now you can see numerator and denominator, they both are in square. So now we can cancel the square with the square root. So after cancelling, we are getting 1 plus sin a in numerator and denominator is cos a. So separating the two terms, we will get 1 by cos a plus sin a by cos a. So 1 by cos a is sec a and sin by cos a is equal to tan a. So how we are getting sin by cos is equal to tan? You can see sin is equal to p by h and cos a is equal to b by h. So after cancelling the hypotenuse from numerator and denominator, we will get finally p by b, that will be equal to tan a. So by this way we are getting the right hand side. So student, try to do the remaining question based on the identity sin square a plus cos square a is equal to 1. So this much for today. Thank you.